So the PayPal chart is potentially interesting because what we can identify is a 5-wave move up from the April low, a pretty clear 5-wave move up now. However, I'm skeptical about this chart due to the initial rally from the October 2023 low, which ended in a 3-wave move up. So we have clearly just 3 waves up, and nobody can count that in 5 waves. I mean, it's a 3-wave move, clearly. That doesn't necessarily make it bearish, but it definitely means we should be on the side of caution. It's not a stable uptrend, but still a very, very good and positive reward to risk ratio there. So the idea is that in this move to the upside, we could still grind higher, maybe in the white scenario, which allows for the interpretation of a diagonal structure. So I can say that this is an A wave, this is a B wave, this is a C wave of wave 1. We're now in a wave 2 pullback, or that completed actually, in April. And this is a so-called A wave to the upside, which would be an A, B, C structure in wave A. So the 5-wave move might be wave A of A. And we get a B wave pullback and a C wave up. I just want to highlight this could be a bumpy ride, because if it turns into a larger diagonal structure, as the white scenario suggests, then all the subwaves are corrective. Wave 1 is an ABC. Wave 2 is an ABC. Wave 3 is an ABC. Wave 4 and wave 5 would also be an ABC structure. In the yellow scenario, we can take a more direct pathway higher. The yellow allows also for the idea of a diagonal structure. It's just a slightly different variation of a diagonal, which makes these patterns so challenging. Because in the yellow scenario, the entire move up will be a diagonal probably. This was an A wave, this rally into the December high. B wave pullback. We're now in a C wave, and that should be a 5-wave move, of which we're now in the process of completing wave 1 of C. Then we get a wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5, and that would complete wave 1, then wave 2. So you see, it will be a bumpy ride, and there will be opportunities along the way, but with a chart like that, yeah, it will be a bumpy ride. Don't expect necessarily too much precision on the smaller time frames. That's just in a diagonal pattern dangerous. But understand what the bigger picture is like, understand the key levels, the turning points that can be helpful, and there can be opportunities along the way. And what is also important to understand is the bullish case here is valid as long as we're holding above the $56 level, which is the April low. So that would be the invalidation point, you could say, for both of these bullish scenarios I have presented, at least the direct bullish counts. Now, in the very short term, I can identify a 5-wave move up, as said. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 can definitely be interpreted as that, a 5-wave move up, maybe wave 1 of yellow wave C, or an A wave in white wave A. I can actually label it like that. But please note that also circle wave A could be a 5-wave move, so we can label it like that. It's impossible to say which one it is. It's just not possible. But I can identify with you here a 5-wave move up from the April low into this zone. So basically that means we have some targets here, $78 to $85, and a reaction could mean that the B wave pullback or the wave 2 has started. The support area will have to be adjusted together with the price. It's currently between $59.86 and $68.30. This would be standard support here. So yeah, I think in the very short term, might be worth watching here for these levels, $77.92, $80.57, $84.49. And then I can tell you that a break above $84.49 would indicate we might already be in wave C in white, and wave B already bottomed. Yeah, because this would be too long for an internal 5th wave. We see this as basically a pivot. So it doesn't mean the price has to start a pullback from here, but it rather means that if a pullback starts from here, we can see it as a nice 5-wave move up. But of course, a 5-wave move can always turn into, let's say, a 3-wave move up, and it could turn into something different. That's important to understand. But this should give you all the levels that you need to know. So thanks for watching this video. If you are interested in additional stocks updates, consider to join our stocks membership. You can find the link in the description. It's the Patreon link. There are different membership tiers. The basic membership gives you access to daily video updates on the S&P 500 ES futures chart, the Nasdaq chart, and 20 stocks are covered regularly. Then you get additional updates with the charts membership, where you can get live chart access. The advanced membership allows you access to more than, well, I would say 20, 30, 40 different stocks in addition that are covered per week. And as a professional member, and there are only 3 spaces left right now, you can even request 2 charts per week, whether Forex, crypto, stocks, or other asset classes. Check it out if you're interested. We're looking forward to welcoming you to our community. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.